What is going on, dudes? I'm trying something a little bit different today, holding the camera a little bit closer than I usually do. I usually have it a bit further out, but I am back from my trip to Queensland. That was awesome. I loved it up there. It was super hot though. Wasn't really digging the constant hot weather all the time though, but we're back at home. Sorry for the week break or whatever it was. I think it was nearly a week that I haven't posted on YouTube. It's been a long time, but we've got a brand new scooter I'm doing a review on today. It's this bad boy right here, the 858 High Roller Mark II. This thing is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to set it back on the floor because I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about it. But straight from the top, you guys can pretty much tell it is black and gold. It has a really nice black and gold trim. So the gold bolts just make this scooter look very high end. So I've got the only 858 that comes with a T-bar and a steel bar as well. The other three come with an aluminium bar. The best thing I like about this scooter is it comes with an SCS clamp. So for you taller riders that are looking to get into it, you don't want to spend all this money on a custom scooter, you can get yourself one of these for around $400. And if you want to put a taller handlebar in there, it's not hard. You're going to have the SCS ready to go. So your bars are going to be taller straight off the bat as well. So I'm going to chuck this one on the floor real quick, tell you a little bit more about it. So the weight of the 858 High Roller Mark II is 4.5 kilograms. This is the one I've got right here. The aluminium bar one will be a little bit lighter, obviously because of the aluminium handlebars, which is going to reduce some weight. But in saying that, I prefer the steel bars, like I always say. I always prefer a steel bar. But right now I'm rocking the titanium as well. So I might put my tie bars on this scooter as well and test it out to see what it's like with tie on there, because I'm really intrigued to see what it'll be like. I feel like it'll be a really nice scooter. The bar height on the High Roller Mark II is 24.5 inches high by 23 inches wide. That's what I measured. The best thing about this scooter, like I said, if you want to put a taller pair of bars on this one, right in the SCS, you can trade with some homies if they've got a taller handlebar, they want a smaller one. The scooter is just going to be legit. SCS is the way to go. So the deck is fully squared on the side, so it's 5 inches on top as well as 5 inches on the bottom, which is the greatest thing. The grind rails on the bottom have a slight bit of concave as well, so you're only going to be touching the smaller surfaces, two tiny little strips they're going to be touching at a time, but the grind rails themselves are 1.7 inches, and you're going to get a total of 1.8 5/0 room. I said 1.8 inches of 5/0 room purely because the 5/0 space is a little bit bigger than what you're actually grinding on with the grind rails. So I measured the whole actual distance of the bottom of the deck, because you're technically be using the back of the deck for the 5/0s, the whole distance. So 1.8 inches is what you're looking at as well. The deck length is 21 inches and the total foot space is 14.5 inches. That's pretty good. You guys would have seen that the head tube is quite small as well, and it does have an arched head tube as well, just like the MKii is. So it's going to be really good for blunts, and it's going to have a lot of blunt space as well. Crooks are also going to be really nice. It has a nylon plate in the front of the scooter, so it's going to make it good for crooks and blunts. My all-time personal favorite thing about this scooter, nothing compares to it, is everything on the scooter is one 6mm Allen key bolt. So for anyone that doesn't carry tools around or doesn't have any tools, all you need is one 6mm Allen key to literally tighten everything on this scooter. The brake bolt, the front wheel, the back wheel, your clamp bolts, and your compression, all 1 6mm Allen key. The best thing about it, it just makes everything super convenient, carrying one tool around instead of having a 13mm socket or a screwdriver, a 5mm, all this kind of stuff, carrying this tool bag around. Nope. And eliminates that, makes it super easy for you guys, super convenient for everyone, just one tool. I mean, who's going to complain about that one? No one. It is super sick. The 858 High Roller Mark II is one of my personal favorite completes that I sell in my store. It is beautiful. A lot of people have been coming in and buying this one. It really competes with the KOSs, the AOs, the Longways, stuff like that. For around about the $400 mark, it's pretty good. Like I said, it comes with SCS, 120mm wheels, chromoly bars, and you can also get the aluminium bar version as well with some super nice long and soft grips. But that's enough of me talking. We're going to go down to the skate park. I'm not sure what skate park we're going to go to, but definitely going to go to a good one. I'll see you guys there. We've made it down to Frankston skate park. We're going to stop off here and then go to another skate park after. But the 858 is feeling pretty good. I've already scraped the bottom of the deck off. You guys can see it right here. But we've got fellow 858 homie / team rider Skuxy over here. What are you doing?
Fixing my 858 Talon scooter.
Yeah.
You know, tightening it up for a sesh.
Bit of a plug right there, hey?
Yeah, a bit of a plug. You
what
know,
bars are they?
These are the 858 titanium T-bars.
Ooh, the tie T-bars from 858. Hey, I just got the standard T-bars in the chromoly. But what we're going to do is I'm not used to this at all. The head tubing on this is kind of whack. It's 83.5, so it's a lot further back than what I usually run. I usually run 83 or 83.5, so it feels kind of weird. I think it's just because it's so small as well compared to my scooter running 22. This one's 21. My other scooter's got a little bit more foot room as well, but we'll get used to it. We're going to switch it up to the GoPro, get right into it, wax the deck up, obviously, because it needs a little bit of wax, but we'll get it. Woo! We're going to get right into it, boys. Loving this thing. You guys know about to finish this one off with a flare. I'm going to go back 50 on the rail, bar whip, turn around, and then we'll flow this bank right here. Pretty tired. You guys can probably hear me heavily breathing. Another reason why you guys can hear me heavily breathing is because this thing's freaking attached to my chest. So, yeah. You guys know we got that. I don't know what it is. I'm having a problem with my grind plates right now. I keep gripping on 50, it's so bad. So I'm gonna have to test this out in a circle rail, see how it goes. Onto the other camera. This is the problem with running a chest mount. Just such bad sweat patches. Whew, I'm sweating my butt off. It's hot. That A58 scooter is sick, fun to ride. A little bit too small for me. I mean, I definitely prefer a bigger scooter. That's personal preference, but 50/50s felt good at first. But then I was grinding the flat bar and they were kind of gripping a little bit. So I'm gonna have to test it out in a circle rail. We're going to see how that goes because I'm definitely intrigued to see if it was just the rail I was riding. Because I felt good 50s before, but everything else feels super nice. Loving it so far. The 120s feeling nice. I'm not a fan of 120s usually, but these ones feel really good. I like the A58 wheels. The SDS is pretty nice. Compressions come loose pretty much instantly, but that's alright. That's typical for any scooter. If your scooter doesn't come loose straight away, you're not riding hard enough. So we're going to go get some food, get some drinks, head off to the next skate park. I'm not sure which one we're going to go to, but we'll decide in a minute. I'm sweating, I've got cotton mouth. Ugh, feels gross. Definitely need some water. Let's get it. We made it to the next skate park. This one is pretty cool. I honestly couldn't tell you the name of it. It's just one of these local skate parks that are around Cranbourne. Cranbourne's got heaps of these pop-up little skate parks. What's Connor got for us? Just a nice little manual. But I want to talk a little bit about this scooter before I film the last little bit of clips because I haven't. The main thing I want to do at the skate park is 5.0s and 50/50s. Woody just died. Yeah. Say what up, Woody. So I want to talk a little bit about 5.0s and 50s on this because it's having a little bit of problems with it. It doesn't help that this rail at the skate park is just absolutely trash. It is the grippiest rail I've ever rode in my life. We've waxed it like 5 separate occasions and it's still not sliding very well. But 50/50s and 5.0s are going to be the main key points about this last little section of the skate park. We're going to sesh some 5.0s on this little ledge right here that Benny's seshing and maybe on this down one. The only problem is the down ledge, as you guys can see, it's tight. Very, very tight run up. The scooter so far, it feels amazing. I'm loving everything. Board slides feel really, really nice. It's very, very nice for board slides. The actual concave grind rails feel super nice. You only got a tiny, tiny surface contact area. Very, very thin strips, which makes it really nice for grinding. The head tube angle does feel very ugh to me. I'm used to 83. It's not 82.5. So it does feel like it's very, very lent back. It does feel like a little bit of a push shoot machine, which isn't that big of a deal. I mean, it's just because I'm not used to it, the reason I don't like it. But if you guys are rocking 82.5 already, definitely stick to that one. Or if you're not rocking 82.5 and you want to get this, it's not something that's like super bad. It's just that I won't be riding this a great deal. I've been riding it for a couple of hours now, but I won't be riding this continuously, if you understand what I mean. I'm going to go back to 83 degrees, which is a lot better to me. So like I said a second ago, we're going to do some 5.0s right now and then do some manuals as well. There's not much you can really do at this skate park for manuals, but 5.0s, we're going to huck some 5.0s on this ledge right here, / mani pad. Woody, that was nice. We're going to huck some manuals, 5.0s, whatever we can on this. I'm sure Connor's going to get some manual clips because he's the king manual right now. Woo, not too bad for 5.0s. I'm finding this deck really, really difficult to get used to purely because it's so small. Like, I feel like I'm so trapped on this small deck, but let's get some tricks out of this one. Oh, that one came a little easier than expected. Let's do a whip right now. First tee, you ready? I actually called it. Now, what should we do? Should we do front 180 or should we try like a different trick, like 5.0 Smith something? What do you want to see, Connor? What do you reckon?
180.
180. All right,
then the Smith.
We'll try it. Yeah, we do, boys. We got it. We got it. All right, we'll go 5.0 Smith. Front 180 downward. Nearly pre-shoot out of that 5.0.
These guys just on the swing with the...
Oh, shit. slid so bad from the wax. Damn, boys, damn. Let's finish her off with a front 5-0 and then we'll do a couple of 50s. Damn, dude, front 5-0s, I don't know what it is, I just feel so much better on this scooter. I don't know why. We're gonna back her up with a front 5-0 heel real quick. Oh. Woohoo! Yeah! Alrighty, we're gonna back her up. We're gonna finish her off with a fakie 50. I want to try a fakie front 50 down this ledge here, but the only problem is like
the bank's small.
Yeah, the bank is weird. Like, I don't know if I want to go from here and jump into it. I'll try to go from this bank. We'll give her a real quick go. Oh, damn. I totally take back everything I said on 50s, 5-0s. This thing, it's actually that good for 50s. I'm loving it so far, but the only problem is, like I said, it did grip before. And I think it was just because I was on a really, really pointy, on a pointy surface. I've just grinded it down a little bit here. But everything else is sweet about this scooter, loving it. Definitely go out and buy one real quick. But back 50, last trick, last banger, right here. We'll try it, we'll keep rolling, keep rolling. We'll try that one a little better. If we don't get a little better, we'll keep that one for now. We're gonna take it, we're gonna take it. That wasn't too bad. So I just got done finished testing this 858. It absolutely felt amazing. Really, really decent complete. I've rode a couple of them before. I'm actually really close friends with Cal, the designer of the product, over at 858. So I've rode a lot of them over my time, but I've never actually had one for myself and kind of rode it how I want to ride it. I kind of just get on Benny's or Cal's one and just have a cruise around, but it felt really, really nice. The grips are super, super soft, kind of long as well. They feel really good. I'm trying to grab it real quick. They feel really, really nice, nice and spongy. They're a decent length as well. They're not too short, not too long. They're a bit in between. Felt really nice. The handlebar height could have been a little bit taller for me, but I mean, it's complete. It comes as one height. It's not targeted for someone like me. It's targeted for a younger rider or someone a little bit smaller. So the handlebars overall felt really nice. 23 inches wide. That's really good width. I normally run 22. I could definitely ride 23 inches wide for sure. It felt super, super nice. Now moving on to the deck. The deck was kind of iffy at first for me. Obviously the length and width isn't something, or the width is something I'd ride, but the length definitely isn't something I'd usually prefer. And the foot space felt a little bit cramped purely because I'm used to a bigger deck with a bigger foot space as well. But overall it felt really good. I started to get used to it in the end. I should have taken the brake off though, because I just can't get used to running a brake. I don't know what it is, just having a brake on my scooter. You guys definitely got to go out there and buy yourself one. They're super nice. The one thing I've just noticed is my scooters come loose pretty much instantly, but lucky I have that 1/6mm Allen key and all I need to tighten this up. It should only take 2 minutes, then it's ready to go again. But cheers to 858 for sending me this beautiful scooter. I definitely recommend going out and buying yourself one from your local legit scooter store. If you're a taller rider, definitely recommend one of these because you can put a taller handlebar in there with the SCS. It's an oversized SCS as well, so you can run standard and oversized. So you can chuck some aluminium bars on there, oversized titanium, whatever you guys want to do, you can definitely put it on here, which is the best part. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to give it a like, comment, subscribe, do all that kind of good stuff. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.